Hi everybody, it's Andrea. Welcome to Healthy Lifestyle Over 40. I help ladies over the age of 40. I help them to get to grips with their hormone imbalances so they can get on with their lives and look good and feel good inside and out. In my video today, I want to talk about anxiety. It's one of the top symptoms during perimenopause, maybe in menopause as well, but especially perimenopause when the hormone fluctuations happening. Your estrogen and your progesterone levels going up and down like a roller coaster ride. And it's one of the top symptoms, as well as hot flashes as well and night sweats. It's one of the top symptoms as well. So are you one of these ladies? Are you suffering with some anxiety, depression? Do you feel like you've lost yourself? You're not feeling yourself anymore? I speak to a lot of ladies and they tell me that they just don't feel like themselves anymore. They don't know what's happening. One minute they're sad, next minute they're happy. One minute they can be okay, and then next minute something will trigger them and they can be like floods of tears. One minute they can be okay, and then something will trigger them and they get really anxious and suffer with anxiety. So it's not very pleasant what's going on. In my video today, I just want to explain a little bit why this is happening and some things you can do to help as well. So it's not a very pleasant symptom to be happening, especially when you're thinking about having anxiety attacks, which can make it worse, and you can bring on an anxiety attack just by being aware that you do suffer from it, and you want to try and be less anxious. So what's happening is it's because of the estrogen and progesterone levels that are going up and down that can interrupt the neurotransmitters that are made in your brain. And the neurotransmitters work like hormones do. They deliver messages around your body. There's lots of receptor sites in your body, and they deliver messages every day, and your body's constantly monitoring it and how your receptor sites and how much of these estrogen you need and how much progesterone you need. And the neurotransmitters are made by amino acids, and amino acids are the building blocks of protein. So they come from the protein that we eat in our diets. And the neurotransmitters that are made in our brain and also in our gut as well, especially serotonin, is made in the gut as well as the brain. So you've got GABA, you've got oxytocin, there's dopamine, there's serotonin. These are all feel-good hormones. They're all different ones. Like GABA is our natural Valium. It's our helps us to get to sleep on a night. It just relaxes us. Serotonin and dopamine, they're the feel-good hormones. The oxytocin is the love hormones. When somebody hugs you, you get lots of oxytocin that's released in your body. So all these neurotransmitters are made in the brain, and when you have less estrogen, when your estrogen levels are going up and down, sometimes you have low levels, sometimes you have high levels. This can interfere with these neurotransmitters being made, and this can make you more anxious, more depressed, more moody, make you a bit more tearful. So this is what's happening. And also when you're ovulating less as you're working towards menopause. Your periods, one minute you can have a period and next month you're not having a period. You can miss 2 months, so you're not ovulating regularly as well. So when you're not ovulating regularly, you're not having a period, you're not producing progesterone from in your body, because when you ovulate, this produces I call it a pop-up shop. It's called the corpus luteum, and this is what makes the progesterone, and this is what's in the second part of your cycle, to go to nourish your uterus, ready for the implantation of the egg. And if you don't get pregnant, then you have your period, and then your estrogen, your progesterone levels will decline. This happens every month in a normal menstruating woman. But when you're going through perimenopause and your periods are all over the place, you don't know where you are in your cycle. You could have only 2 or 3 periods a year, things like that. This is when your progesterone is going low, and this can affect your estrogen being utilized, because you need progesterone to utilize your estrogen in your body and in your cells. So if you don't have enough progesterone to get your to use your estrogen, you might have enough estrogen in your body, but you just don't have enough progesterone around for your cells to be able to use it. So this can really affect your neurotransmitters, and it really affects your mood as well. Another thing that can affect your moods and your anxiety is stress levels. Stress is a big factor in our lives today. Our stress levels are higher than ever before. And as you're going through perimenopause, stress can be up and down because your body's trying to adapt to this roller coaster of estrogen and progesterone in your body. So your body's being put under a certain amount of stress already. And then if you've got added stresses in your life as well, and you've got too much stress in your life, this can affect your feel-good hormones as well, because you have two sides of your brain. You have your left side of your brain and your right side of your brain. The right side of your brain will focus more on the stress side. And so if there's too much activity in your right side of your brain, so it's like having the gas pedal of your car constantly revved, it's constantly on, you're constantly on the go, you're constantly uptight, you're constantly anxious, you're constantly in stress mode, you're not relaxed, you're just in fight or flight mode. So then the left side of your brain is more about relaxation, about feel good, about being happy. So if you think about having your right side of your brain out of balance with your left side of your brain, you're going to feel more anxious, you're going to be more moody, you're going to be more uptight, you're not going to be able to sleep very well, irritable. So if we try and balance the left side and the right side of your brain out, do more relaxation activities, more relaxation activities that you like. It could be journaling. If you have something going on in your life that's making you stressed out, by writing it out, getting it out on paper, having a good friend to talk to release your stress levels, going for a walk in the fresh air, having a bath, a magnesium salt bath, anything that you can do to relax yourself. That it works. Even reading a book, just half an hour a day. Try and make some time out of your day to de-stress, so you can balance out these left and right side of your brain, balance out the stress levels, so you're getting more relaxation in and less of the stress. And then your neurotransmitters can be leveled out, you can make more. Also look at gut health as well. The way that you digest your food can affect, and stress levels will affect your gut health. And the way that you digest your food, you'll have more digestion problems, because serotonin is made in your gut as well. So that can make levels go low if your gut's not healthy. There's toxins in the air that can affect stress levels as well. It can put stress in the body. So look at some things that you're in the house, maybe using air fresheners and scented candles. Try and get rid of those and use more essential oil-based oils to diffuse them and into the air to make your house smell nice. Look to using more natural-based products and some environmentally friendly products which contain less toxins. Trying not to use BPA plastics in the house. So try and reduce your toxic load as well in your body. Another thing that can affect it is your diet as well. So look at your diet. Are you eating too much sugar in your diet? Are you too many processed foods? Are you not eating enough fibre from fruits and vegetables? Are you getting protein with everything, every meal that you eat? Try and eat protein. This will help to balance out the blood sugar. So we don't want your blood sugar going up and down, because this can affect your anxiousness and your mood stability. And if your blood sugar is going too low and then shooting up again and then going too low again, the sugar's not getting into your brain efficiently enough to make your neurotransmitters as well. So your sugar's not getting to your brain to make it work. You could get some brain fog going on as well. So it's important to keep the blood sugar stable. So have more fibre in your diet. You're eating more protein, especially with every meal, to keep your blood sugar stable. It's going to be steady blood sugar, so it's not shooting up and down. And also it'll help with less cravings as well. So things that we could do to help in our diet is like with the protein. There's if you're suffering with really extreme anxiety, I know a lady that I work with, and she's suffering really bad with anxiety. If you talk to your doctor about supplementing with tyrosine can really help to raise dopamine in your brain if you're suffering with really extreme anxiety and extreme depression. There's a lot of ladies that just can't cope, and they're crying every day, and they're so depressed they just can't get out of bed. And this is when you really need some help, to speak to your doctor about some help with maybe some bioidentical hormones, or the tyrosine will definitely help with raising dopamine. Tryptophan is another amino acid that helps to make your dopamine, your serotonin, sorry. So that can be something that you might want to look at supplementing. If you speak to your doctor about it, he can monitor it, or she, if you got if a woman doctor. Also, if you're eating foods as well, you can eat foods to help raise your feel-good hormones, your neurotransmitters. If you're having some healthy fats in your diet, avocados are great. Seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame, and sunflower seeds are excellent. Turkey, eggs, chicken, also great for tryptophan, to help raise your serotonin levels. And fish oils, try and get essential fats in your diet. Fish oils, definitely supplement with fish oils. And magnesium. Magnesium is definitely one that can lower your anxiety attacks and help you sleep, help you be less anxious. There's a drink you can get a drink called Natural Calm. You can drink that before you go to bed. Will help you to sleep better, help with anxiousness. Magnesium salt baths. I love magnesium chloride, which you can dissolve in water and spray it onto your skin. And I spray it on my skin twice a day, and especially before I go to bed. It helps me to relax and go to sleep. So magnesium is something what is depleted very much, especially if you've got high stress levels during perimenopause. So I definitely recommend that you supplement with magnesium. And I have a free guide. If you'd like that free guide, I'll put the link below. You can download that. It's a free PDF that you can download, and in that guide I explain the different types of magnesium that you can get, and how they're absorbed in the body, and how they can affect different because there are different types of magnesium that can help with specifically brain health, and there's different types of magnesium that are easy to absorb. As well. So if you want my guide, please, I'll put the link below for you to download that. So yeah, it's really important that we keep the left side and the right side of the brain balanced out, which will help with the diet and the lifestyle, and reduce your stress levels. This will all help with the fluctuation of estrogen and progesterone that's going up and down all the time. If you want me to answer any questions that you've got about anxiety, depression, please put them below. I'm quite welcome to answer any questions that you've got about anxiety and depression. So it can affect a lot of ladies going through perimenopause, and it can be really frustrating and not very pleasant at all. So thanks for watching my video today. If you want to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you like my video, you'll be told when I post more videos. So thanks for watching today, and I've also got a Facebook page if you want to come along to that. It's a safe place where lots of other ladies are talking about how they're going through perimenopause. We're all sharing our experiences in my Facebook group. It's a safe place where people can chat, and just get support going through this time, because it can be quite a scary time when you don't know what's happening in your body, when you get all these symptoms and you don't know what's going on. So please come along to my Facebook group. I'd love to see you there and get to know you better. I'm in there doing live videos, and I'm answering your questions. I've also put together a healthy hormone course if you're interested in doing that. If you want to learn more about why you're having symptoms, you want to know what foods to avoid, what foods you can eat to balance your hormones, what foods to eat for your bone health, to maintain your weight, to maintain your health over the age of 40, with less risk of stroke and heart disease. In my course, there is a choice of different recipes which all balance your hormones and create good health as you're aging over the age of 40. And there's quite a lot of different choice of recipes in there, for all different people. If you're a vegetarian, if you eat meat, there's lots of choices that you can choose from. It's not a diet for you to follow. It's just it's a menu that I've put together. There's a breakfast, lunch, snacks, evening meal, sweet treats, breads and crackers that you can make that really help to balance your hormones. I've put a big selection together in this course that you can choose, and there's some really good recipes. And I do post lots of different recipes that I'm making different recipes all the time, and I do post them in my Facebook group as well, and on my healthy page on Facebook. So if you want more details about my healthy course, it's a really easy course to follow. It explains everything about perimenopause and why you're having the symptoms, and how you can self-diagnose yourself, how you can get to grips with these imbalances and eat for a healthy body, and so you can feel good and over the age of 40. So I'll put the link below for my course, so you can check that out. So thanks for watching today, and I'll catch you in another video. So bye for now.